Aloha, my friend. This is Billy Wigley coming at you live from the 9th Island, Las Vegas, Nevada. How you doing today? Are you staying positive? Because you know that's the only way to be. Don't look at the negatives. Focus on the positives. And everything's going to be getting much better for you. And learn some shortcuts, tips, and tricks in Excel like I'm going to teach you today. And I'm going to show you 4 shortcuts in just 17 seconds. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of shortcuts. I got a little PDF you can download with 295 keyboard shortcuts. But today we're going to do 4 in 17 seconds, my friends. So get ready. Let's go. Woohoo! All right, here we are. Start your clocks, my friends. We're going to do 4 shortcuts in 17 seconds. Maybe I'll do a little bonus one right now. But let's go. Oops. Ready? Let's go. Control F1. Open up the ribbon. Duplicate. Then press Enter. Then press F7. Oh, misspelled word. Change. Okay. Now we can Control B to bold. We're going to give it a background. We're going to put our marquee on cell 9. We're going to press Control, Shift, boom, and then we're going to press Control D, duplicate. Bam! There you go. How many shortcuts was that? That was navigation shortcuts. Let's do this one more time, okay? So the first shortcut was Control F1 to open up the ribbon. The next shortcut was F7 to do the spell check. Then once the spell check was done, we did a Control B to bold the text. Then we filled in the background. Then I pressed the Shift key and I clicked on cell A9 and that selected that range of data. And then I pressed Control D to duplicate. All right, we're going to do that one more time. And then I'm going to write them down for you. So what we've got is the first one is going to be Control plus F1. So Control F1, what that's going to do is it's going to go ahead and open up and close the ribbon. Then we've got another one, which is going to be F7. All right, so we've got, let's see if I can write them right here. For Control plus F1. Whoops, that's not gonna work. Let me escape right out of here. I'm gonna write them down for you right here. I'm holding down my Control key and turning my mouse wheel. See it? That zooms in and out. So the shortcuts that I'm using are the Control plus F1. And what does that one do? Control F1 does this, opens and closes the ribbon just like that. Control F1. Then the next one that I use is a F7. And F7 does a spell check. If you were to go to your Review tab in your ribbon, you see that you have the spell check in the proofing group. And when you hover over the spell check, you see the shortcut is F7. Okay, so we got F7 for spell check. Then the next thing you do is the Control B. Control plus the letter B to bold. And see how this works? And I'm going to press Control B to bold, Control B to bold, unbold, bold, unbold. What do you think if Control B is the shortcut to bold? What would be the shortcut to underline? Control U, Control U. What would be the shortcut to italicize? Control B to bold, Control U to underline, Control what to italicize? Control I. You got it. Man, you guys are smart. All right, so let me press Control I again to unitalicize, and then I got a navigation technique, and then we do the Control plus the letter D to duplicate. And what it does is it duplicates within the selection. So there we have it. So now the first one, Control F1 to open up the ribbon. Then I'm going to press Control B to bold. I'm going to press F7. Always do a spell check because Excel doesn't automatically check your spelling like Word does, because Word is a word processor. So it's always checking your spelling. Microsoft is for Excel is for numbers. So there's no spell check going on automatically. So I press F7. It tells me that we've got a misspelled word. I'm going to change it. Whoops. Now I'm going to close. And then I'm going to go ahead and press, oh look, I could have done this. It was trying to tell me that that was misspelled, but I could have just gone Control Control Home to take me back to cell A1. Now I can press the fill color. And now watch this. I'm going to hold down the Control key and turn my mouse wheel again so that we can see cell A10. And I'm going to select all the way from A1 to A10 with one click. And I do that by putting my marquee, by selecting the marquee right there. I put the marquee right here. The selection is active. And I hold down the Shift key and I place the marquee right there. And then the whole range gets selected. Watch this. Click on A1, hold down the Shift key, click on A10, boom, selected that entire range. And now what's a shortcut to duplicate? Control D. You got it. Control D. Bam. There we have it. Just like that. So that was more than 4 shortcuts in 17 seconds. And there's a whole lot more to go, my friends. Remember, keep on learning. Mark your calendars for September 8th. I'm building the website right now to let you know all the details on my 30 favorite power tips, shortcuts, tips, and tricks for Excel. I'm going to break that down into 2 days. Wednesday, September 8th, and Aloha Friday, September 10th. So come on now. Mark your calendars. September 8th. I don't know the time yet, but it's September 8th for sure. Keep on learning, my friends. Remember, I love you. And most of all, don't get mad. Get yourself some skills. Aloha.